We've heard of sleeping with the fishes. We're about to fight with the fishes here at the Atlanta. Boy, Caleb Sweet.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing.
A lot of trash talk between these two fighters. Now it's time to put up or shut up. No doubt about it, this was the hottest ticket in town by a country mile. Every seat has been. We're expecting an all-action slugfest. Big hook to the body. Nice counter shot. So close for that uppercut. One of the hottest tickets around. It's standing room only for this, our main event.
Can you imagine walking into this, Todd? Walking into an arena with such noise, people chanting your name. You can't even hear your cornerman whispering in your ear. I've been in situations like that where it can be terrorizing if you haven't got your wits about you.
The charts action from both of these fighters. Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. The perfect counter lands. Counter puncher, then basically you do the counter attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind.
Counter puncher's my favorite kind of fighter. A good counter puncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
Every time. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
I like that. I'm happy. Good man. You've completely...
Here we go for round 2. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. Nice counter punch right up the middle. He threw a punch and just got countered. No rest for the weary. When you're fighting a counterpuncher, you want to bait them in to throw first. Make them think you're going to throw a punch so that they exchange.
They have got great ring IQ. Counterpunchers are the best.
Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I...
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. Roy Jones Jr. in trouble. No, we don't see a knockdown.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. We need to see that again. Some amazing boxing right there.
That's lights out right there.
corner hasn't thrown in the towel yet, so I guess he's coming out for another round.
There's always a way back. Don't ever act.
On to the third. They've got to be feeling confident now after what happened last round.
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not like twice. Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
Well done with that counter shot. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. That punch lands. With that jab. Catch and shoot. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Middleweight always gives us a class. If you've got two class middleweight fighters, you are in for action. I'm quite sure right now, if you know your boxing, there's a certain fighter, I would just say marvelous, but some fighters were unbelievable middleweight.
This is the kind of fight you expect from two world-class elite middleweights. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. I promise you, all three judges back at it in round 4. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Trying to land that jab. As we burn through these rounds, this aggressive fighter continues to come forward, seemingly with endless energy, Johnny.
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
Beautiful counter shot. Beautiful counter punch. Nice work to block that left uppercut. Both men step back for just a moment. Look at the... Did you see that? Can you believe it? Roy Jones Jr. is on the back foot now. Looks like they've shaken it off.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no... Things are starting to heat up now as we enter the 5th. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This fighter is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations, and they throw them non-stop.
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. That was almost a... On to the 6th round. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything...
I don't care how good your chin is, a punch like that, and you're going down.
I've got to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They got knocked down, but didn't stay down. Once again, showing you how much grit and courage this fighter has.
He's up, but for how long? Look at her. On the heels. Look at, there's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more clear shot. A clean one. Then he's out of there.
Stamina is so important for these two fighters because it allows them to use their skills throughout the match. It could all come down to who's in better shape.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Halfway through the round, and I think we all know who's winning here.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T. Play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over and over again, they've got it.
How about that time counter shot? It's all offense all the time. You'd like to see more jabs. Catch and shoot. So we enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. Well, if this trainer has a pep talk, now's the time to use it as they were dropped twice in the last round.
Unbelievable heart, knocked down twice.
There's the bell to start round 7. Let's see if they can shake off the cobwebs after a disastrous last round.
2 knockdowns and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs are feeling like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
So much firepower here. When you've got someone with the hand speed that this fighter possesses, how do you deal with it?
Look back in the history books. Some of the best fighters in the world were the middleweights. Yes, the glamour division is the heavyweights, we know. But I'm telling you now, you look right there. These guys are on it. Fast, sharp, powerful. But it hurts, and you can imagine that being you. They're the size of an average man.
They exchange punches. Roy Jones Jr., believe it or not, may want to take a knee here. And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Can you believe it? Roy Jones Jr. is on the back foot now. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecards. Going to need a knockout. Round 8, and we're off again. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
He threw a punch and just got countered. They drop their guard, they get caught. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. To be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. And that's it. A unanimous decision win.
Unanimous. You know what? Smart. Smart, that is. A total change of styles to make sure they got it. At every round in the bag, there was no argument.